wrap and just roaming around the store
Yeah.
and bubble wrap. It occurred to me this is that we should. I know it's so darn cold, but we should have dressed you up as a little Valentine's cherub and Cupid and set you out today.
Oh, man.
That would have.
Well, he could pull off the costume.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
probably.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, he's got the shock of red hair there and
Yeah.
stuff. That would have been perfect. We just need an adult diaper for you and
Bow and arrow.
I don't think he knows
Bow
what
and
you're
arrow.
talking about.
Oh, no, I know.
Okay.
so let's plan for that next year or so.
Okay.
If we can, all right.
365. Let's
Yes.
go.
Or maybe we'll just do it next week just because we can. The cherub.
Let's make it later.
Boy, it's cold. Hey guys, what's going on? Got a couple dudes here.
Good morning, Mark.
Good morning.
Greg Patterson's along with us, and Carol Baker is here. Carol Baker, magician extraordinaire, or as his card says, magician, funny man, and card cheat. Huh?
For sure.
You're
For
a card cheat. Nice.
I am a card cheat.
And got a little show coming up this weekend at the Athenaeum.
The Athenaeum, downtown Columbus.
The Great Thurston's World of Magic Valentine's Day
Yes.
show. Valentine's weekend show.
The
I
Great
guess it is.
Thurston, we had our debut in December, and
Yeah.
we're doing our next show this weekend, this Sunday, an evening show at 6 o'clock. Doors open at 5. It will be another evening to astound with
Right.
beautiful music. We have a little music on the side and good food.
Very cool. So Carol says he's got a fantastic magic trick that works very well on the radio. We'll do that here in just a minute or so after Pam gives us an update on traffic.
Yeah, we have some good news on both of our major issues this morning. First of all, 270 southbound between 33 Dublin and Cemetery. They have opened the 2 left lanes, so you can get through, but be careful. Those 2 right lanes, they still have that block. There is a van there that still needs to be removed from the accident scene. But again, 2 left lanes available to you, 270 southbound between 33 Dublin and Cemetery. And then over on the North Freeway 71 southbound at Morse Road, that multi-vehicle crash, they've moved it all over to the right berm between Morse and Cook. So you can get through now. All of our main lanes are open, but just be cautious in the right lane because all the equipment is still over to the right.
Traffic update brought to you by Certified Financial Planner Tom Kovach of Waddell & Reed in Dublin. For some help in planning your financial future, retirement income, and more, reach out to Tom at 614-495-9565. In addition to the fun magic mayhem we have going for you this morning, we're also going to call Greg's wife, Sharon, here in a few short minutes and talk to her on this Valentine's Day. And, well, I got something. This will be fun. This will be nice.
Right.
Oh,
I'll hold you to that.
I got a few questions for Mrs. Patterson.
Oops.
All right. So Carol, you've been doing magic for ages, huh?
For ages, since I was 6 years old. So I
Really?
got 49 years doing it.
49 years. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And this dude just drug you along this morning.
Yeah, pretty much. It's early for me.
Yeah, he said Bingaman demanded some magician, some shtick and everything.
Shtick,
Some
yeah.
Works
shtick.
all over the country.
Yeah, I have worked all over. So
Have you really?
I've done cruise ships. I've worked 9 different countries.
Okay.
I've done a little bit of everything.
Well, here, get a little bit closer to that mic.
Yeah,
so
sure.
We'll have you take over here.
Yeah.
Let's do the
Okay.
on-air magic.
Okay,
trick
yeah.
right now.
Well, magic is a visual art, so magic over the radio is going to be a little different. So this will be, anybody can do this while they're driving. Just don't close your eyes.
Eyes open, everyone.
Yeah.
Eyes open.
It's a mind reading trick, but I want you to think of a number between 1 and 10,
Okay.
and then multiply that by 9.
Mm-hmm.
Now you should end up with a 2-digit number.
Yeah.
With those 2 digits, you'll separate that. Like if I'm thinking of 13, I'm going to take the 1 and the 3 and add those together and get a new number.
Oh.
So take your 2-digit number and add those together and get a new number.
All right.
Now subtract 5 from that number.
Okay.
All right, now you're going to correspond your final answer with a letter in the alphabet. If it's 1, it's A, 2, B, 3, C, etc.
Yeah.
Okay? Now I want you to think of a country that starts with that letter.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a little tough.
Yeah, this one's a little bit tough.
I'm going to lose a couple people.
Yeah.
I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah.
All right, you got one?
I think I got one.
Okay, you got one. Good. Now go to the last letter of that country name and think of a mammal, big or small.
I'm sorry. Last letter of the country name.
Last letter of country.
Then
Think of a mammal.
Think of a mammal.
Mammal, right?
All right, I'm getting
Okay.
there. Okay.
Got it. Now go to the last letter of that animal's name and think of a color that starts with that last letter. I know it's a lot of work, but it'll have a good payoff.
Yeah, boy, I wish I should not have drunk this morning. That beer at 5 a.m. was bad. So repeat that last point.
Yeah, the last letter of the animal name, think of a color that starts with that letter.
Okay, got it.
Got it, okay.
Yeah.
Now, if I did this right, there's only a few places to find an orange kangaroo in Denmark. Yeah, there's only a few places you'll find that, but that should have worked out. So
Wow, orange kangaroo in Denmark.
Yeah.
That's stellar. That's amazing.
yeah,
I was going to ask you how you do that.
Nah, I can't tell you.
Then you would say magic,
yeah,
right?
yeah, I can't tell you. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How very, very cool.
Cool.
Did you guys play along, Gage? Pam, did you get anything over there? I know it was too much. I know.
Yeah.
Burned your brain out a little
Yeah, a
bit.
lot of math.
So what was how did you phrase that again? Say that last part.
About the orange kangaroo in Denmark.
the
Yeah,
orange kangaroo
in
in
Denmark. Yeah. Yeah. So
Very fun.
Yeah.
All right, so you got a card
I
trick
do have
for
a
us
card
too
trick.
here?
Now,
this
this
won't
is-
go
this is
over
for us
radio.
in here.
All right, this is for us guys.
This is kind of interesting.
Gage, do you have this on
work well
Facebook?
together?
Yep.
Oh, by the way, we should say hi to everyone watching this morning on Facebook Live over here. That's what we're doing on the Mid-Ohio Breakfast Club. All right, so a card trick
Cool,
from
that's a card
Carol
trick.
Baker.
What I have is it's a trick we're going to work together.
Okay.
Sherry, pick a color, red or black.
That's Pam.
Oh, Pam. I'm sorry, Pam. Pick a color, red or black.
Red.
Red. Diamonds or hearts, sir?
Hearts.
Hearts.
Gage.
Gauge. And then Mark, any number ace through king.
Any number ace through king, okay?
Yeah. What's your number?
10.
10. Okay, so he said a heart, and you said a 10, and she said red. If you go through the deck, all these cards are going the same direction, except for one card that's upside down. That one upside down card, believe it or not, it is a 10 of hearts.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah.
And it's red.
That
was cool.
Good. Good. So
You
that's
lying.
it.
That's awesome.
How does
man.
that even work?
Yeah.
So that's
My
it.
gosh.
That's all I got for you.
How long would it?
Wowed the kid.
Yeah. How long would it take me to learn this stuff?
I could teach anybody this with 30 years of practice.
Okay.
30 years of practice. We better
down.
get going.
Yeah, right, yeah. No, actually, I
Right.
teach after-school magic programs and summer camps. So I have kids as young as kindergartners that I'm teaching them how to do magic tricks.
All right. Awesome.
So, yeah.
Well, what's the funniest, weirdest thing that's ever happened to you on stage? Something just go totally wrong or
Yeah.
awry or something?
Oh yeah, I did a trick with a ladies' wedding band, and yeah, the diamond fell out of it.
Oh no.
Yeah. So after that, I got really good insurance. So, but yeah, it was a nightmare because it was like, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened to me.
I guess.
But yeah, I didn't check the stone to make sure it wasn't loose or anything, and it was my fault, and the ring just fell apart.
That was
So,
it.
Yeah, it was it. It was done. It was done.
Lose the diamond,
I
didn't
lost
you?
the diamond. Yeah.
Oh, you
Couldn't
lost
find it anywhere.
Couldn't find it,
Just
so,
rolled
yeah.
away. So it's in a crack someplace in the
It's
floorboards
on
of
somebody's
this place.
stage. Yeah.
It's in his back pocket.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, how much do you think this diamond was worth? Do you know?
Probably $1,000. That's
A
what
grand?
That's
So
what
it's
they
just
charge
a
my insurance
grand
company.
sitting in the
Yeah.
crack.
Yeah. That's what they charge my insurance company. So,
Oh no. Well, at least you got insurance now.
yeah.
Carol's really good at making things disappear,
Oh
apparently.
yeah. For sure.
There's the magic trick.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
So this Sunday, it's a Sunday night only for the show?
Yeah.
Yes, Sunday night, 6 o'clock. We're bringing in a special headliner for this show. It's Joe Young.
Okay.
Carol, you want to give us some
Yeah,
information
Joseph
on Joe?
is from Virginia. He's a great magician. I've known him 25 years, and he's won awards all over the United States in different magic competitions and stuff. And he's a Christian comedy magician.
All right.
So just in case you haven't gotten that Valentine gift yet,
Yeah.
you can now go online to Patterson Arts and Talent, and you can
Makes sense.
You can then set yourself up for dinner for two this Sunday night, and your Valentine will love you.
I think it's a good idea, as a matter of fact. Haven't done anything special. And why go out on Friday or Saturday evening when everybody's nuts? Let's do it on Sunday and have a little bit of fun.
Right.
Enjoy some magic, too. What's the other website for the tickets again?
You go to Patterson Arts and Talent.
Or Eventbrite.
Or Eventbrite, you can find it over there. All right. When we come back, we're going to call Mrs. Patterson, Greg's wife. We have a few questions for her on this Valentine's Day, and it's for you, too. It's for you, the Breakfast Club listener, maybe to learn a little bit about love and romance and how to conduct yourself on a Valentine's Day weekend. That's coming up on the Breakfast Club at 7:41. Miller Band in the Mid-Ohio Breakfast Club at 748. Mark Bingaman, Pam Spencer, Gage Telez. Sherry is off today. We will do Mid-Ohio news again here at the top of the hour. Hanging out with our buddies, our new buddy over here, magician Carol Baker's hanging out this AM. There's Greg Patterson. And we have a new addition to the Breakfast Club studios this morning. Look who's back again.
And Gad is here.
And Gad is here. Awesome. So you're playing at the show this weekend, too?
I am. I'm just singing a few songs in between.
Oh, sweet.
the magicians.
Well, tell everybody your stage name, but do it in your stage name voice, like you're on stage. Hello, everyone.
What's up, guys? It's Ember Solis. No, that's wait.
No, I don't like that
Amber
at all.
Solis.
Let me
Amber
do it for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Amber Solis
There
is
you go.
along with
There you
us.
go.
That's
That's
better,
much
right?
better.
Oh, cool. We're going to have a little bit of fun on this Valentine's Day. Some of you out there need a little help in ramping up your love life, and a little chuckle or two forthcoming. But first, so Pam gives us an update on the roadways. What do you have?
Well, we want to remind you that we still have a slowdown for 270 southbound between 33 Dublin and Hilliard, and that is because they only have the 2 left lanes available to you. What is left of the overnight fatal is over to the right, so it's taking the 2 right lanes. They do have a tow truck there now, so hopefully they can clear everything soon. But again, stay to the left as you get on 270 southbound from that 33 Dublin interchange. We are also monitoring a situation on 33 eastbound coming in from the Plain City area, and we definitely have an issue between Avery and 270. If they turn the camera around, maybe we'll be able to see it, but right now we've got very slow traffic, probably a stall or another crash there past Avery on 33 eastbound.
Our traffic update brought to you by Certified Financial Planner Tom Kovach of Waddell & Reed in Dublin. Call Tom at 614-495-9565. Hello to everyone watching this morning on Facebook Live. Just so you know, again, there's Amber and there's Greg and there's Carol over here. And Amber, you weren't here early on, and we were talking with Carol, or at least I was talking with Carol. And we decided that Carol needs to saw apart a willing young female during the show this coming Sunday. So Carol, you got a saw?
I do have a saw.
Amber, you on board with this
Let's
little
go,
this
let's
little
go.
magic trick? Huh? Do you really?
Yeah,
You
I
got
do.
one?
I do.
Have you done that before?
I've done that. I saw people in half. I've made them float. I've done swords through their necks. I've done a bit of everything.
That's
Saw
awesome.
her in half, and she can make twice as many appearances.
Yeah,
There you
right.
go.
Huh?
I'm not very flexible, though. I don't know if I could fit in the little box you think.
Oh, we don't need a box.
Yeah. And after we cut you up, you'll fit in anything.
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
It's magic, boy.
Magic.
Happy Valentine's, y'all. We are going to play a little game here. And Carol, well, you were close to the theme song here.
Okay.
You said the dating game.
Okay.
Not quite the dating
The
game.
newlywed game.
The newlywed game. That's what we have going here this AM. So I decided we would call up Greg's wife, Sharon. Now, they're not exactly newlyweds, but they've been newlyweds for, what, about 40 years now?
Not quite 40 years.
Not quite
in
40.
the 30s.
All right, so I wanted to see how well they knew each other here. And Sharon, are you along with us? Mrs. Patterson, are you there?
I am. Can you
And,
hear me?
oh yes. Greg is here. He's looking very nice today. He's got a flower in his lapel. Very sexy.
Very
Yes.
professional.
He's very hip with the trend, the fashion trend.
Very.
Good morning, honey. How are you? Happy
Blessed to hear.
Valentine's
Thank
Day.
you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Oh, isn't that sweet? That's enough of that. All righty. All right. So we want to sort of figure out how well you two know each other. So I thought we'd play a little newlywed game. I've got some Bob Eubanks style questions for you. I'm going to ask you these, Sharon, and we'll see how you guys respond. All right. So let's see. Should this be Greg or Sharon? Let's ask Sharon this question. So Sharon, you and Greg, where was your first kiss? And what would you call your technique? Was it A, a romantic disaster, B, a complete disaster, or somewhere between adorable and awkward? Sharon, your first kiss with Greg.
First kiss was in an elevator, I think.
Ooh.
And I think it was a good kiss. It got everything started.
Yes, I always say that I got my technique from watching Cary Grant movies.
Oh, was that it?
And-
Huh?
Yeah.
And he's my favorite, so I just had to close my eyes and imagine Cary Grant.
She
It
loves
was
Cary Grant.
wonderful.
So basically what you're saying, Sharon, is that's how you got through it, was imagining
Yeah.
it was Cary Grant.
That's how I've gotten through the last 32 years. Yeah.
You had to do something.
All right, we'll give you a chance to get back at her on this one here, Greg. This
All
question for you here. Who made the first move And how smooth was it on a scale from Casanova to tripping over your own feet? How smooth was it, and who made that first move?
All right, first move was me. It was tripping over my own feet because we were actually in a show together. And she hated me. She thought I was obnoxious. I was always cutting up with another guy who was was sitting in the cast with me, and she just thought I was obnoxious. So I wore her down.
Sometimes that's necessary.
It's
Absolutely necessary. You wore her down. Would you concur with all that, Sharon?
Yes.
Yeah, he
Yes,
nailed
I
it.
do.
He got it right there. All right, let's ask you this one, Sharon. If you could go back in time and change one thing about your wedding, what would it be? One thing about your wedding, if you could change. One thing at all. Showing
Well,
up.
this is kind of sentimental. I would have had my dad there. He was in a nursing home at the time.
I
So I
understand.
don't mean to go land a downer, but yeah, I would have had my dad there. Otherwise, it was perfect, and it was another G.L. Patterson production.
That's true. That's true.
You guys are producing
One
all
of the
the
things my
time.
father said was, "No, don't make this one of your productions." Sorry, we did. Sharon planned the whole thing. It was her from
That
beginning
was
to
it.
end.
All right, one more for you guys, and I'll let you two off the hook.
Sure.
Because we got Carol and Amber over here. We're going to hit them too. So Greg, what is one household chore your spouse thinks they're great at, but really they should leave it to the pros? One of those.
I'd say cleaning.
Cleaning?
We bring in somebody to clean occasionally, and we just go from one cleaning to another.
Yeah. So she's not very good at cleaning, is what you're saying?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm very good at it. I just don't like to do it.
Well, yes, that.
All right. Well, you two know each other very well. It sounds like it's been a lovely how many years?
It's been a lovely
32.
33?
Uh-huh.
Yes. 32.
33. Okay. And what would a romantic couple like you be doing this Valentine's weekend? Just getting ready for the show, probably, yeah?
Well, as a matter of fact, for Valentine's gift, I got her 2 tickets for the Central Ohio Symphony fundraiser on March the 8th.
Oh, aren't you nice?
Which will be, the event is Party at the Great Gatsby's.
Party at the Great Gatsby's.
Yes.
All right. Very, very cool.
Music
Everyone
and
should join
dancing.
All right. Thank you for playing along, Sharon. I'm going to let you go. Let you get back to your important day, all right?
Always a good time. Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
Sharon.
All right. See you later. All right. Amber, got one or two here for you. Now, you're married, if I remember right.
I am.
Uh-huh. Well, what a lucky man over there. Does he know how lucky he is?
I think I'm the lucky one, really.
Oh, have you told him recently how lucky he is and how lucky you are, too?
How lucky he is.
Yeah, tell him how lucky he is.
Mostly I'm just apologizing for my crazy behavior.
That's what Valentine's Day is for. All right, so let's. Now, this is a tough one here. I feel sort of guilty giving this, but we're talking about your husband, so why not? Amber, if your spouse were a dog, what breed would they be and why?
Oh, goodness. Wow.
It's a tough one.
Ooh, that is tough. I would say a German Shepherd.
A German Shepherd?
Yes.
Okay, why?
He's very focused.
Yeah.
And he's very loyal and protective.
Okay.
And he's just all the things that you would want in a good dog. He's got very soft fur.
A good hubby
No
dog.
details necessary.
See, yes, that's awesome. All right, well then, what is one more for you, Amber? What's the silliest argument you've ever had, and who was right? The silliest argument, and who was right in this one? Do you think?
Okay, so this is like going back a little ways, but I had a really bad relationship when I was younger, where I cracked an egg and put a little bit of water in the pan to fry it, and he like made fun of me relentlessly for that.
Yeah.
So then when I got married, I did that, and Clark asked so innocently, he's like, "Oh, what are you doing that for?" And I was like, "Get off my back! You don't understand. Why do you have to make fun of me?" And he's like, "Whoa, what is the problem?" It's just I just asked a question. So yeah, that was my overreaction.
So that was you. You were in the wrong there, huh?
For
All
sure,
right.
for sure.
All right, Carol. I can tell you're a romantic at heart too, aren't you?
I am.
Yes.
I've been married 3 times because of my job.
3 times.
3 times, oh yeah.
Are you currently married?
No, I'm not.
All
My wife passed away about 3 years ago,
Oh, I'm
but
sorry.
I'm dating a girl that was actually my girlfriend in 6th grade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we got back together after my wife passed away, and we've been together ever since.
Oh, how awesome is that?
Yeah.
Very nice. What's her name?
Her name is Paula.
Paula.
Yeah.
6th grade. And so it's been
A lot of years.
a lot of years. Yeah, I'm 6th
Yeah.
grade. You're what, 12 years old
I
or
was
something
12,
like that?
Yeah, 11.
So how has Paula changed since then?
Paula's changed quite a bit. She's still taller than me.
Yeah.
I remember when we were kids, I had to stand on the back steps of her house to give her a kiss. And it's almost that same way now. I have to stand on steps to give her a kiss. So, yeah.
Well, you can do magic, man.
I can do magic
You
now,
can
yeah.
take care of business. And if you need to, just cut her in half with a saw.
Okay, cut her in
Or
half
you
with
could
a saw,
levitate
yeah.
a little, right?
I can levitate a little, yeah. That'll work.
All right. Well, if Paula, here's your question. If
All right.
Paula wrote a book about life with you,
Yeah.
what would the title be?
Oh, why?
Oh, why?
Yeah.
A long thesis. Why?
Long
Why?
thesis, why? Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. So, well, what would you say is the most embarrassing thing that you've ever done in public that you thought was completely normal, but she was like, "Oh my God."
I took her to see a friend of mine who's an Elvis impersonator,
Yeah.
and then he hung out with us afterwards, and he's still dressed in his leather jumpsuit, and he just kind of hammed it up the whole time, and he tried to embarrass me as much as he could. So,
That's
yeah,
nice.
yeah, that was fun.
Here's one for Pam, too. Pam's like, I got nothing to do with this, but I bring you into this because, and you can answer this too, Carol, at the same time. But if your spouse could trade you in for their celebrity crush for just one day, who would they pick? If your spouse could trade you in for their celebrity crush for one day, who would they
I
pick?
can see her face and I can't think of her name.
Uh-huh.
She just won an Oscar like last year.
Oh, did she? We talked about this before.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee
I had to think for a
Curtis. Oh,
second.
yeah?
Yeah.
Big Jamie Lee Curtis fan?
We have a running joke that if Jamie Lee Curtis comes to the door,
Yes.
I have to back off.
That's
he gets,
right.
He gets to go.
And
That's it.
I agree with that.
Trading places, yeah.
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 Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis, yeah. She was something. And Activia, too. She eats a lot of Activia.
Oh, that's right. She
Lot of
did.
activity.
Really, really big into
Right.
Activia.
Oh, yeah.
Same question for you, Carol.
She would be probably Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas
She's a big
Cage?
Nicolas Cage fan, so she would probably go after Nicolas Cage.
All right. So we've got two folks. One man who's been married 32, 33 years. We have another very experienced husband here 3 times, and we have Amber over here. How long have you been married?
12 years.
12 years. So I think we have a lot of experience and expertise in this
A
studio.
lot of rubber on the road.
Yeah. So just a quick sentence or two from each of you. What would you say to folks out there on this Valentine's Day about love, about nurturing love, about growing love, about being a great partner and a great person? Just a little inspiration.
Before we got married, a very good friend of ours who is a pianist sang a little song for Sharon and I.
Mm-hmm.
And the song was just, give me a little space.
Okay.
Just, there are times when I need a little space, give me a little space. And it's been very good advice.
Yeah, definitely. A little space. I like that.
Right.
Carol?
Always tell them you love them, and make sure you never tell them goodbye. Always tell them I'll see you later.
Yeah. Amen to that. I like it. Amber?
I'd say keep talking.
Just keep
No
talking.
matter what, keep talking about what's going on in your head and keep talking to each other.
All about the communication, huh?
Yes.
All right. Well, go check out these folks and hang out with them this Sunday evening. Give them the particulars one more time.
Yes, Sunday evening at the Athenaeum downtown, corner of 4th and Gay Street. Beautiful theater. The show will be at 6 o'clock. Doors open at 5, and you get the tickets by going online to
Eventbrite.
Eventbrite. Yes.
Eventbrite. And what will they search for on Eventbrite? Just search for the Great World of Thurston? Or
Yep.
Thurston's
Thurston
World
Great-
of Magic.
yep.
The Great Thurston's World of Magic.
Or
More things to
Patterson
do on
Arts
that
and
day.
Talent.
It's a
Or
lot-
Patterson Arts and Talent.
There's a lot of words in there. I have trouble putting words together on such a regular basis, man, oh man.
Magic.
It's like magic. Amber will be singing. Carol will be performing. Have a grand time and enjoy this Valentine's weekend, guys. Thank you very much. Be careful on your drive back, okay?
Thanks.
Take care. It's 8:02 with your Mid-Ohio Breakfast Club. Pam, should we do an update on traffic before we hit it here? Or are we
We'll
good?
just mention the 270 southbound, only the left lanes available to you south of the 33 Dublin interchange.
All right, 8:02 with your Mid-Ohio Breakfast Club. Happy Friday morning.
This is ONN.
ONN Sports. I'm Mark Howell. The 9th-ranked Ohio State women blew a 14-point fourth-quarter lead, but wound up beating Minnesota 87-84.